you look into my eyes? I will devour your very soul for your insolent swine!
Ladies and gentlemen, and Monsties of all ladies, it is finally here, the first major update on Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. Yes, we got dogs a few weeks ago, but we couldn't fight the dogs, so it's not quite the same. These, you can fight. And how? Wait, how? Well, this new quest, silly, and if you're watching this one you're particularly focused on right now is about Hellblade Glavenus, the king of cooking. The Cook King. He grills things while he's actively impaling them. He's like a demonic barbecue dad. His Monstie is relatively strong, but honestly that's sort of purely secondary to just how much of a badass he is, like, thematically. And if you want to talk about Monsties that know how to stick to a theme, he has got it down. Regular Glavenus does the X-Blaze kinship attack. Hellblade does the XX Blaze to represent GU, Monster Hunter. Ladies and gentlemen, hell, if they ever add in acidic Glavenus, maybe he'll come in with XXX Blaze, which would probably be just a little bit inappropriate if you know what I mean. So, how do you fight one and how do you get one? Well, the answer is simple, because you can't get one without fighting one, and you can't fight one without having a chance to get one. The new quest added with the DLC that is your target is called Fire Eggs. Now, I don't know, Egg's job performance has been a little weak recently, but he's a good guy. Don't need to let him go. Fire Eggs! Join the quest. It'll cost you normal Den Expedition tickets, normal, rare, or super rare varieties, and while you have the best chances of getting this deviant egg from the super rare version of this quest specifically, it is actually very, very possible to get Hellblade from the lower levels of this specific quest. He always has a chance to be in an egg in the final nest, no matter the rarity of ticket. Once you're inside, you'll notice that it is a very familiarly Terga region den, so make sure that you bring your cool mist out to avoid self-induced pain, and have a great time wandering around picking up eggs from the entire Fire Monstie pool of the game. Any Fire Monstie that's out there, anyone in the game, can be found in these caverns in some capacity. So if you find yourself trying to find that one mega important fire gene, or maybe you just want to slowly buff up the Hellblade that you just got itself, this is probably a pretty good place to go on repeat and collect those things, collect the Monsties that have the genes. It's pretty great. As far as when you actually reach the enemy Hellblade, don't be overly concerned. He isn't crazy powerful. I'd argue that he's less powerful than Bolt Reaver, so if you've already fought Bolt Reaver first, then you have a pretty good comparison here. Only reason that someone over level 50 has to be afraid here is if they're wearing equipment that's particularly weak to fire. As far as new attacks within the fight goes, he replaces his old Blaze Ball from normal Glavenus with a Mega Fireball, which is just a big fireball. And then he also gains his classic blasty Funtail mode, which comes with a bit of a unique big boom attack to cap it off. So even if not too hard, it is fun, and god damn does he look great. He has very enjoyable animations as well. How is he as a Monstie though? How does he compare to the current best fire Monsties in the game? Well, here's a look at all of their stats at level 50. Teostra is still the best by a good margin here. Higher HP, higher attack, equal speed, but lower crit. Hellblade does essentially just beat out Brachydios in every category though, and once you factor in the crit difference, Hellblade's offense is actually surprisingly close to Teostra. So if you like Hellblade, use him whenever the hell blade you want. He's more than strong enough. If you want to be hyper efficient, yeah, your best choice is still Teostra, unless you have a fun, fiery, critical focused build that you're specifically aiming for, which might very well tip the balance a touch in his favor. As for the personal unique abilities that he has, he only actually has two new ones. The Whip Gene, which gives you Burning Tail, medium fire damage, single target high chance to inflict burn at a very low cost, and then at level 40, the Onslaught Gene, which gives him Hellblade, heavy damage, single cost attack with a fairly high chance to crit. And of course, this is additive on top of his high base crit chance. He's doing pretty well for himself out here, really, on the whole crit side of things. His equipment isn't half bad either. His armor comes with tenacity, which I've seen people using loads of. It's a nice strong ability, especially in PvP terms, Bombardier, and Heroics XL. So this has an interesting sort of smorgasbord of skills, not necessarily synergizing with each other per se, but they can work together if you push them to, maybe add in a charm that really pulls it all together. Weapon-wise, he has a sword and shield that is the best fire sword and shield in the game, a hammer, which is the best fire hammer in the game, a bow, which is the best fire bow within the game, and then actually a fourth one in gun lance, which is the best fire gun lance in the game. So, you know, if you want to use one of those 4 weapon types and you want to use fire, yeah, they're pretty damn fantastic. All in all, the Hellblade side of this update is a treasure trove of valuable experiences, valuable experience, and valuable babies to stick inside of your egg carton. A wonderful time for the whole egg family. I've been Cotton Dinosaur, and this has been a look at Hellblade Glavenus, how to fight and find and steal him, and also take his equipment. Like if you like the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet. Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.